things you're going to take away from this outing?
We just can't. We got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot, whether it's penalties or turnovers. Obviously, those 2 picks were tough. Just trying to make something happen when we're down 20, and I'm trying to make something happen. I have realized we can't score 20 points on one possession. So really, just sticking to the game plan, sticking to the playbook, and just chopping away at it. So it's something to learn from for sure.
How hard is it when you're in that moment, you are trying to do it, how hard is it to remind yourself of that?
It's not that hard, but in the heat of the moment, and you see Hump kind of coming open, and you've kind of been making some scramble plays throughout the day, and they have a good secondary, and those guys did a good job. So the offensive line did a great job protecting me today. There was really no pressure. So as long as they keep doing that, it's going to be good. But when I get outside that pocket, I just got to make better decisions.
Did you feel like you were pressing at times?
Passing a ton? Pressing. Sometimes. Again, when you're down by 20 points, you want to make something happen, and I just have to realize you get one possession at a time, one play at a time, and as long as we just keep going down and scoring, we'll be in the game. And pressing it and throwing picks is definitely not going to help that. So something to learn from.
Did they do anything today that maybe surprised you a little bit, and if so, what?
No, they didn't. Everything they did today, we saw on film. And again, it's a really good defense, and that's not to say those penalties and picks are accounted for because of that. We still got to play better. I just felt like we shot ourselves in the foot there in the first half a good bit.
Ron and Jack Del Rio said that this was a measuring stick for this team. How do you feel that you guys measure up after this performance?
Well, a lot to learn from. Again, it's a really good team. They're in the AFC Championship last year for a reason, and they brought back a lot of their guys. But again, that's no excuse for us to turn the ball over and do the type of things we did today.
We saw you not running with the ball early in the game and then running a little bit more late. Was there a conversation about that? Was there a mental shift?
I think I started realizing, again, the offensive line was doing a great job, and when things aren't open, there's lanes to be had where I can kind of make something happen. So in the second half there, I kind of took more advantage of that. I don't know if they were playing softer because they had a big lead, but it's something that I need to start honing in on, because that opens up the offense even more if I can do stuff like that.
The shot you took there at the end before the touchdown to Logan, again, I know we've asked you about this, you've talked about it, Coach has talked about it. How do you balance that, especially when the score is what it is, you're trying to make a play, but yet you then get up and throw a touchdown?
Yeah, that play, I was looking at 49 there, and he was covering somebody right there on the goal line, and I didn't even see the guy coming from the end zone, and he got me pretty good. Fortunately, nothing serious with the hit, but again, it's just part of football. I got to start protecting myself a little bit better. It's a long season, but we got like 14 more games left, so again, I don't need to be taking hits like that, but in the heat of the moment, it's tough.
When you say it's something you want to hone in on, do you mean when to throw it and when to run?
No, it's just when to get out of bounds earlier. I don't know necessarily if those extra 2 yards to get to the 3 instead of the 5 is that much of a difference in that situation. So just getting out of bounds, not taking that hit.
What did you see on the first interception that you threw? Were you looking for Terry? What did you see on that play?
Yeah, so I was looking for Hump, and they kind of got me with whatever coverage they were doing, and I started going through the progression there. And again, the offensive line was doing a good job, so I stayed in the pocket, and I see Terry open for a split second. So I tried throwing the ball, and their safety came off of Logan and made a good play. So again, it's things like that. When things break down, just be very smart with the ball. There's big plays to be had, but at the same time, there's bad plays to be had, and I just got to eliminate those.